Hello, this is SSW. Happy Memorial Day. Well, tomorrow will be Memorial Day. Doing a late night stream on the eve of Memorial Day. I want to honor all the brave Americans who gave their lives for this country. Even though at this critical time, this country doesn't seem to care about them that much. Seems that this country has forsaken the people that sacrificed all for it. And that's a very sad state of affairs. I don't know what to say. A lot of great people gave their lives. I'm not sure if they gave their lives for something great. Oh, it's Monday. Well, tomorrow will be Memorial Day weekend, so I'm going to spend some time. I'm doing great, Camo Campa. Doing great. Just had my chicken. Well, give me some thumbs up to put me in the algorithms. And that's weird. Well, Memorial Day weekend is coming up. Evening, Jay guys. How's everything in England, Jay guys? Well, thank you, Kamba Kampa. Okay, did I mistake you for the British guy? Nomad, how you doing? It's tomorrow's Memorial Day weekend. We honor our fallen soldiers, I would say, and thanks for the 3 thumbs up. Okay, you're the one. You're the British one. Sorry, I'm no Canadian. Let's take you to. Oh, you're the Canadian one. Okay. If you just got an avatar, it would be you would be great, Jake guys, if you got an avatar with a Canadian flag on it. Just let me know right there. you know. Four thumbs up. That's awesome. Just let me know. Let's see. I know, but an avatar really helps me differentiate you from other users. Like Nomad. I know who Nomad is from his picture. Oh boy. Well, practice makes perfect, Camo Campa. Practice practice makes perfect. Now we're close to Memorial Day weekend, so I'll be spending time with my brother, doing some fishing and maybe some shooting. Um, I'll do some videos about that. Man, spending time with the family. I usually don't show a lot of my family members on video because I really don't want to do that. Particularly my young family members. I don't do that at all. Well, I'm glad that you were there to help people and save lives. Yeah, well, that's very sad. This stream is about Memorial Day. I know that you Canadians have a similar holiday that we have to Memorial Day. It's but this holiday is to honor the fallen veterans. You could say the fallen soldiers that fought for this country. Victoria Day, yeah. Interesting, Jake, guys. So every country has one, doesn't it? Interesting. That's our Independence Day. Jake, guys. That's terrible, Nomad. Someone burning alive in their car. Oh boy. What? An American Canadian. I haven't heard anything like that. I know we Canadians have a lot in common. What am I saying? What am I saying? Oh boy, Freudian slip there. I know that we Americans and Canadians have a lot in common. Similar accents. Similar accents. We talk in a similar way. Similar culture. Interesting. That means you have dual citizenship. Yes, well. Well, I want to take a moment of silence to honor all the Americans, all the American soldiers who fought for this country. Well, oh, interesting, Jake, guys. I know, Red, but Memorial Day weekend is coming. Maybe I made a mistake. Like the mistake I recently made in one stream. I thought I invented the golf club cane, but apparently I was wrong. Someone made it before I did. Red. Well, it's my allergies. Beep. Well, that's what it seems like. Beep beep, clown world. Did the guys in World War II fight for nothing? I just have to ask myself for that. I mean, what are our soldiers really fighting for anymore? You know, this country is just screwed. But I'm not putting my faith in my country. My faith lies in heaven and the next world. It lies with Jesus. Well, that's very sad, Jake Eyes, that two people died today. I hope it wasn't any children. That'd be even more sadder if it was children. Oh boy. Oh man, Jake Eyes. It's a possibility. Camo Campa. Got to be careful with those propane tanks. They leak. Oh boy. Well, how you doing, Rand? Oh yeah. How you doing? I'm from Maryland. I'm from Maryland. California. I hope not. I think that not everyone's insane in California. Hope you're one of the same ones. I once had a nightmare where I woke up in Cal. I once had a nightmare where I was in California. That was where I was on the Sunset Strip. That was a nightmare. Oh man, that's very sad. Who died? I mean, was it a man? Men, women? Mm. I add a little humor to this stream. I do a lot of like outdoor stuff, and oh, it was a couple that died, a man and woman, a husband and wife, a boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't know. That's very sad, but they died together. I'm doing a Memorial Day kind of stream for the upcoming Memorial Day weekend. I forgot to put the weekend in it, so in the title. So forgive me if I didn't put that in there. Memorial Day weekend. I mean, we're talking about honoring the people that that gave their lives for this country, and sometimes I think they died in vain. How you doing, Fitness Frank? How you doing? Yeah. Frank. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Airgun. Uh, uh, OR. Thank you. I gotta find an abbreviation for you. Um, like ORA. I'll call you ORA. How about that? It's a good idea. ORA. That doesn't sound good. I'll just call you Ranch. How about that? Thanks, Ranch. Oh, Brian. Okay, I'll call you Brian. But yeah, we've lost. I mean, I've had family. My father served this country. My father was a veteran. He was a Camp Lejeune. He was stationed in Camp Lejeune, and I found out years later, after he died, that one of the reasons he died was cancer, and he never told me about his cancer at all. Um, Apparently, he kept it a secret from me and my brothers. Um, Apparently, it was the water in Camp Lejeune that causes cancer. But he already had other ailments going on before he died. Well, that's a terrible thing. It's even more terrible. They want us to get into this, to war. Well, that's a possibility. There's one settlement I'm thinking about getting, but I don't talk about it that much. Something that happened to me, so but it has nothing to do with anything military. It goes back to my childhood, but I don't like to talk about that much. Anyway, that being said, got some knives. You've seen this one before. Yeah, you can't show any like launchers here. I mean, but yeah, I love my dad. My dad was one of the best dads ever. He was a good dad. I mean, I remember one time. I'll share some story about my father, and this was. I've told you about the child abuse that I endured in foster care. I'd rather not talk about it anymore. It makes me angry every time I think about it. Well, I got 2 streams shut down because I showed launchers and they're not firearms. I mean, under the YouTube rules, they say no firearms, but I keep telling them they're not firearms. I want to, I mean, I got one of my streams shut down. It's just like they're idiots. I mean, the things I show, although they kind of resemble them, they're not. But they're not. And I've clearly demonstrated that they're not firearms at all. So I can show crossbows, but assholes, It's like I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, it's like YouTube has these stupid rules. I mean, it's like the whole firearm thing. Yeah, but then again, I'm not showing any firearms. It's like, and then they say I violate their firearms policy when they're not firearms. It's crazy stuff, I tell you that. Well, thank you, Jake guys. I know it is. I know it is. Less than lethal is, launchers, like markers and stuff like that. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm surprised you live in California. Anyone like yourself still lives in California. Most of the sane people have already left. From what I've heard. Yes, I like that Camo Campa. Yes, I like that one. Yeah, they're not. I mean, but the things I've been showing most of the time are less than lethal launchers. Um, what some people would call paintball markers. Um, Not anything to basically fret over. An HDR 68, an HDX 68, HDS 68, and an HDR 50. I mean, it's like an HDP 50. That's the stuff I was showing most of the time. And the jerk offs at YouTube and their algorithm, their AI algorithm will never let me show a live stream of it. But if I go to Instagram, I can do that just fine. I can start a live stream on Instagram and do that just fine. 5 thumbs up. That's awesome. I want to make a correction. I thought I invented the golf club cane. Apparently, someone was ahead. Someone already beat me to the punch years before. I can admit when I'm wrong. Hello, Airguns Anonymous. How you doing, AA? Happy. Memorial Day weekend is coming up tomorrow. I'm going to have some fun with my brother, my family. Maybe get some footage out there of me fishing and well, thank you, Aragon. Thank you, AA. Well, of course, Camo Campa. I mean, if you want some of these air guns and stuff like that, go for it. I mean, but technically, I think you can have firearms. So, that's. But I guess you like the air guns. I guess. The one thing I do like about my channel particularly is that a lot of people from different communities, come here because I've been in different communities and I've befriended different communities. I started out in slingshots. That's no lie. It's I've been shooting. I have been shooting slingshots since I was 5 years old. That's where I got my start, and yeah, that was kind of a bull, like a dog crap move on their on cat on YouTube's part. Cap. Anyway, yeah, this is where I got my start when it came to shooting. Just this is a new slingshot. This is not. This is a new slingshot that was given to me by my good friend Can Vandal. But yeah, as you can see, I've been shooting slingshots since I was a boy. My grandfather made my first slingshot, and also he made me these high-powered rubber band rifles that shot industrial rubber bands and would hit hard. But that's an interesting story that I'll have to tell later. Yeah. Thank you, Fitness Frank. Interesting, AA. Well, I'll tell you this: there are these repeating crossbows on the market. Also, there's a crossbow-like device that I've talked about that shoots 12 millimeter steel ball. That's 14 joules. The sling hammer you can get on eBay for about $200 or $300, depending on the particular sling hammer you get. It's a repeating crossbow type device that has a built-in magazine and that shoots 12 millimeter steel balls, and it's 14 joules. So, that's pretty good. Awesome. I got a lot of archer friends, so I understand that. But there are these new crossbows on the market that are repeating, and well, they're not new. That they've been they're fairly recent, but they're out there. I mean, you've got the for basically 12 millimeter steel ball. You got the humorous hammer, and 12 millimeters about this thick. Yeah. And cool. There's a difference between a bow and a crossbow. If we're talking about crossbow, I'm talking about repeating crossbows. I'm talking about crossbow technologies making leaps and bounds. See ya. See ya. See ya, man. See ya. Brian, isn't it? See ya, Brian. Okay. All right. Got 6 thumbs up, 3 views. Man, I had a day today. I'm telling you this. I was running errands and doing things, and yeah, I've seen that. I have seen that. Well, yeah, if you're talking about archery as in bows and arrows, yeah, I mean, but there's a difference between a crossbow and and a bow. It's a big difference. Oh, cool. Sorry to hear that. AA. Mm, yeah, so true, AA. But like I was saying, there's these new repeating crossbows that are really awesome, and they're crossbows. That means they shoot like guns, almost, except without the recoil, and they're extremely quiet. I recommend them. You know. Well, let me show you. I don't have a repeating crossbow, but I have an old favorite. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the next room. Okay. Now I don't have a repeating crossbow, but this is pretty much what a Cobra Adder has. Basically, like a 5 bolt or 7 bolt magazine, depending on what you want, and it does a similar thing to this. It looks very similar, and this is 130 pounds. Oh, cool, Kamacampa. Very cool. But yeah, these crossbows, I mean, there are repeating crossbows on the market that are just awesome. I'm thinking about getting like a Cobra Adder. Um, Also, during the Vietnam War, bamboo crossbows were employed by the Viet Cong for traps and ambush situations. All right. That's pretty much what it is. You know, it's one of my favorite crossbows, so. Awesome, Camo Campa. Well, we're down to 4 views. We got 7 thumbs up. I think I've done my my due diligence here and celebrating Memorial Day with you. And I'm tired, so I'll give everyone a chance to say their goodbyes before I go off air. I need to get some rest. Yeah. Well, if no one's talking, I'm going to go. Okay. Well, have a nice Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired, Nomad. I'm really tired. I didn't. Thank you, Nomad. Thank you. Well, yeah, I just want to air it all day. I got a haircut today and doing what I got to do. Well, thank you, AA. All right. I want to end it on a high note. Remember what Memorial Day is about. It's honoring the brave men that gave their lives for this country. And if you live in America, that means something. It means a lot less today, but it used to mean something. See ya, AA.